Hey, hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. And how are you this beautiful Wednesday evening? I hope everyone's doing well. I am Betty Shepherd from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Uptown. So, just wanted to say that I want to welcome you tonight. This is Sleepy Time Tales. Sleepy Time Tales. So, if you have any grandchildren, any children, great grands, nieces, nephews that are between the ages of infant to what? I don't know, 8? Or maybe beyond. It's up to you. Just invite them on. We'll be glad to have them. Tonight it's just me. Miss Peggy could not make it, but she will be on Friday, and she will be doing her Sleepy Time Tales at that time. So this is only the half of the dynamic duo tonight, so I hope you still will enjoy Betty. Okay, with that being said, tonight we are going to be reading out of course, The Pokey Little Puppy and Friends. Now, if you remember, we read Pokey Little Puppy, and then last week we read about the shy little kitten. Well, tonight we're going to read about the saggy, baggy elephant. Oh my, what do you think that saggy, baggy elephant is going to have to say? I have no idea. But tonight is the saggy, baggy elephant. So with that being said, shall we begin? Again, I'm going to show you. There's the saggy, baggy elephant. Wow, I wonder what the story is going to be about tonight. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. Now I'm going to have to kind of read it because I forgot to turn I should have turned my camera for the mothers and fathers out there who are listening. But I did not do that tonight. Wasn't thinking about it because I normally use the Zoom, and tonight I'm just on Facebook Live. So I'm going to have to kind of turn this to me. So I'm going to show you the picture of the saggy, baggy elephant one more time. This is what the story is about. And then right here is just a little palm tree. So here we go. A happy little elephant was dancing through the jungle. He thought he was dancing beautifully. 1, 2, 3, kick. But whenever he went 1, 2, 3, his big feet pounded so that they shook the whole jungle. And whenever he went kick, he kicked over a tree or a bush. Look at that. Hey, Sephra, how are you? Thank you for watching. Okay, so here we go with the elephant. If you can see that, there's a parrot there, and then the elephant was dancing over here. The little elephant danced along, leaving wreckage behind him, until one day he met a parrot. "Why are you shaking the jungle all to pieces?" cried the parrot, who had never ever before seen an elephant. "What kind of animal are you anyway?" So see? The elephant is asking his question. The parrot is asking his questions. Okay, so let's turn that page. The little elephant, see the little elephant? The little elephant said, "I don't know what kind of animal I am. I live all along in the jungle. I dance and I kick and I call myself Suki. It's a good sounding name and it fits me, don't you think?" "Maybe," answered the parrot. "But if it does, it's the only thing that does fit you. Your ears are too big for you, and your nose is way too big for you, and your skin is much, much too big for you. It's baggy and saggy. You should call yourself Saggy Baggy." Suki sighed. His pants did look pretty wrinkled. "I'll be glad to improve myself," he said. "But I don't know how to go about it. What shall I do?" "I can't tell you. I never saw anything like you in all my life," replied the parrot. Now see little Snooky, he's seen how baggy his pants are right there. Okay, so with that being said, next page. The little elephant tried to smooth his skin. He rubbed it with his trunk. That did no good. He's rubbing with his trunk. He pulled up his pants legs, but they fell right back into dozens of wrinkles. See that? All those little wrinkles. It was very disappointing, and the parrot's saucy laugh didn't help a bit. Just then a tiger came walking along. He was a beautiful, sleek tiger. His skin fit him like a glove. Oh my. So see that tiger and how his skin is fitting him just like a glove. No saggy, no baggy. Suki rushed up to him and said, "Tiger, please tell me why your skin fits so well. The parrot says mine is all baggy and saggy, and I do want to make it fit me like yours fits you." The tiger didn't care a fig about Suki's troubles, but he did feel flattered and important, and he did feel just a little mite hungry. "My skin always did fit," said the tiger. "Maybe it's because I take a lot of exercise. But," added the tiger, "if you don't care for exercise, I shall be delighted to nibble a few of those extra pounds of skin off for you." "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you," cried Suki. "I love exercise. Just watch me." Suki ran until he was well beyond reach. See, there's Suki talking to the tiger. And the tiger wanted to eat some of him. Then he did somersaults and rode on his back. He walked on his hind legs and he walked on his front legs. When Suki wandered down to the river to get a big drink of water, he met the parrot. The parrot laughed harder than ever. "I tried exercising," sighed the little elephant. "Now I don't know what to do." "Soak in the water the way the crocodile does," laughed the parrot. "Maybe your skin will shrink." So Suki trampled straight into the water. There he goes, into the water. Oh my, into the water. What's going to happen now? I don't know. So, he's in the water right here. See? He's enjoying himself. But before he had soaked nearly long enough to shrink his skin, a great big crocodile came swimming up, snapping his fierce jaws and looking greedily at Suki's tender ears. See the big crocodile? Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? I don't know. What do you think? The little elephant climbed up the bank and ran away, feeling very discouraged. There he is, running away. "I'd better hide in a dark place where my bags and sags and creases and wrinkles won't show," he said. By and by he found a deep, dark cave, and with a heavy sigh, he trampled inside, and he sat down. He's in the dark cave all by himself, and he looks like he might be crying. I don't know. Suddenly he heard a fierce growling and grumbling and snarling. He peeped out of the cave and saw a lion paddling down the path. "I'm hungry," roared the lion. "I haven't had a thing to eat today. Not a thing except a thin, bony antelope and a puny monkey and a buffalo, but such a tough one. And 2 turtles. But you can't count turtles. There's nothing much to eat between those saucers they wear for clothes. I'm hungry. I could eat an elephant." And he began to pad straight toward the dark cave where the little elephant was hidden. "This is the end of me. Sags, bags, wrinkles, and all," thought Snooky. And he let out one last trumpeting bellow. See that big old lion? He was hungry. Oh my. And just as he did, the jungle was filled with a terrible crashing and an awful stomping. A whole herd of great gray wrinkled elephants came charging up, and the big hungry lion jumped up in the air. See him jumping up into the air? There's the lion jumping up in the air, turned around and ran away as fast as he could go. And there's all the elephants coming through. Suki peeked out of the cave, and all the big elephants smiled at him. Suki thought they were the most beautiful creatures he had ever seen. "I wish I looked just like you," he said. "You do," grinned the big elephants. "You're a perfectly dandy little elephant." And that made Suki so happy that he began to dance 1, 2, 3, kick through the jungle with all those big, brave, see them all dancing, with all those big, brave, friendly elephants behind him. The sorcery parrot watched them dance. But this time, he didn't laugh, not even to himself. And there we go. There is Snooky, all with his elephants, and he's right in the middle. He finally found out who he was. He found out that he was accepted, that his wrinkled, saggy, baggy skin wasn't so bad after all, that there were many just like him. And isn't that true today? Sometimes we think that we're so different, or we think that we're not liked, or we don't think we fit in. But you know what? You do. Because just like Snooky, the elephant, there's always a place. We all belong somewhere. So I'm going to say good night to all you precious little kids and girls and boys everywhere. I hope you enjoyed this story. We will be back on Friday. Miss Peggy will be back then, the other half of the dynamic duo, and she actually will be reading a Sleepy Time tale. So you must tune in for that. And we'll see you then. You have a very peaceful, happy, and blessed night, you all. And I'll see you Friday with Miss Peggy. Good night, and thank you for joining us.